Welcome to your online library instruction guide for researching industry information using the library's business databases. If you have not watched the Introduction to Business Resources video, please do that before proceeding with this module. Our starting point is the library's marketing subject guide. The research topic that we will be exploring is the personal hygiene products industry. This industry includes products such as deodorant, shampoo, soap, toothpaste, and other oral care products. Make sure that the Industry tab is selected before you begin. Our top 5 databases that we suggest you use to find industry information are listed under the Industry Profiles and Reports section. We will begin our search using Business Source Premier. This database contains full-text articles from over 2,200 journals dating back to 1965. It also has industry reports, company reports, and various other market research reports. When we click on the link for Business Source Premier, it will take us to the Advanced Search screen. This is typically the default for all of our databases. The Advanced Search allows us to really focus our search by limiting our results to contain certain elements. We will type in personal hygiene industry as our search. Once we have entered our search terms, we have the option to limit our search. If you look below, there are a variety of criteria that we can limit by. We can limit by full text. We can limit by a particular publication name. For example, we can specify if we only want results from particular publications, such as the Journal of Marketing Research or Advertising Age or any others. We can also limit by date. If I'm only looking for the most recent information, I might want to limit to the last 2, 3, or 5 years. We can also limit by publication type. This refers to the category of publication where your article or report is found. For our search, we will limit to industry profile as the publication type and specify that we only want full-text documents in our results. You can scroll down, click on Search. As you can see, our search returns 376 results. If you receive a large number of results, you can further limit your search using the left sidebar. For our search, we will limit to profiles for the personal hygiene industry in the United States. If we select Geography and Show More, we can see that United States is there at the bottom. We click the checkbox and click Update. This brings our number of results down to 12, which is a much more manageable number. Some of the reports are dating back 10 years or more. We can further specify that we want only reports from the most recent 5 years by using the slide bar on the left-hand side. Again, that narrows our results further to 4. You will typically find reports from MarketLine, Barnes, or Data Monitor in this database. These are market research companies that compile marketing and competitive intelligence reports. We will select the most recent report, a MarketLine report from 2019. If we click on the title, this gives us an abstract as well as some brief information about the companies and industries that are examined within this profile. On the left side, we can select PDF full text to access the report in its entirety. All of the MarketLine reports are laid out in the same format. You have an executive summary, a market overview, some market data, information about market segmentation and the outlook for that market, a 5 forces analysis, and some information about leading companies within the industry. I'm just going to scroll through the report to show you what it looks like. In order to exit this database, there is the U of L Libraries logo in the top left corner. You can click there and we'll go back to the library's main page. If you click on Subject Guides and Business and then Marketing, we are back at our Marketing subject guide. The next database that we'll explore is BIINFORM. BIINFORM is a database that contains business news and reports dating back to 1923. Again, when you click on the link for the database, you are taken to the advanced search screen. Similar to Business Source Premier, we will type in our search, personal hygiene industry, and again, below, we can limit our search. We are going to limit our search by document type, industry profile. If we click search, we have 7,550 results. I can limit further on the left-hand side. The first thing that I want to limit to is source type, reports. I can also limit to full text. And I would like to limit to the last 5 years. We select our dates, click Update, and finally, I would like to limit by location. And the location that I select will be the United States. Notice that we can either include or exclude locations. I want to include the United States. Click Apply, and we have 187 results. The results are shown in date order from most recent to oldest. If we scroll down, we can see that number 5 is a report on the personal care products manufacturing industry from April 2020. I will select that one. And there's an option to view the abstract. This just gives you a brief excerpt from the report and some general information about the report. We can select full text PDF. And if we'd like to view it outside of this window, we can use the top right corner to select Download PDF. If we scroll through, we can see that this report contains an industry overview, specifically information about the competitive landscape within which it operates, its products and operations, sales and marketing, finance and regulation, and international as well as regional insights. There is an industry growth rating, a quarterly industry update, industry indicators and an industry forecast, industry drivers, critical issues facing the industry, business challenges and trends, and opportunities for companies within the industry. You may have noticed that this report contains information that the MarketLine reports from Business Source Premier do not. Used in conjunction with each other, these two reports paint a comprehensive picture of the current state of the industry. You can use the other databases in our Marketing Subject Guide under the Industry Research tab to access additional industry information. Make sure that you read the industry-specific search instructions for each resource for guidance on locating information within that database. Proceed to our next module, Business Resources, Researching Companies, to find information about companies within an industry.